Long before they were famous, these stars served burgers and fries. Welcome to Rite Entertainment, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrities who worked at fast food restaurants.
You know, my inside knowledge of McDonald's to kind of help me write two-part.
For this list, we'll be looking at celebrities and other famous individuals who worked in the fast food industry or family restaurant chains at one point or another. Number 10, Barack Obama.
I cannot stand it when people reduce complex ideas to some simplistic catchphrase.
We can't accept that answer.
Yes, we can.
Former U.S. president even got his start in fast food. Obama's first job was at Baskin-Robbins, which he had while living in Hawaii. I doubt the line at the ice cream parlor in Hawaii wasn't around the block most of the time. Who knows, maybe this past POTUS is the same man who handed you the double fudge sundae back in the 1970s. Obama took his future wife there for their first date. A plaque commemorates the event outside the Chicago Baskin-Robbins. Number 9, Madonna. Even the biggest pop stars have to start somewhere. For Madonna, that somewhere was working the cash register at Dunkin' Donuts. However, she managed to spill jelly on an unsuspecting customer. Her boss allegedly fired her after only one day on the job. It was indeed a blessing in disguise for Madonna to soon become one of the hottest singers on the planet. We like to imagine she went back to her old fast food job years later and bought up all the jelly donuts.
Just like a prayer, your voice can take me there. Just like the news to me, you are a mystery.
Number 8, Brad Pitt.
There's these other files that are just like numbers arrayed. Numbers and dates and numbers and numbers and dates and numbers and...
Brad Pitt is one of Hollywood's most iconic actors, an Academy Award-nominated artist with a filmography that's tough to beat. However, before all the fortune and fame, he was just another out-of-work actor trying to pay the rent. Perhaps that is why he found himself dressed in a chicken costume and dancing up and down the street trying to entice potential customers to eat at El Pollo Loco in the mid-80s. Nowadays you'd be hard-pressed to imagine Pitt dressed in anything so unfashionable, but once upon a time, you could reportedly find him flapping his wings and squawking at passing cars in downtown LA.
You're funny, but don't make him laugh. He's gotta like you and then forget you the moment you've left his sight.
Number 7, Eminem. After the unsuccessful release of his first album in 1996, Eminem was in need of employment. He found it by working as cook and dishwasher at Gilbert's Lodge, a family restaurant located in a Detroit suburb. M was no slouch and reportedly worked 60 hours a week for months after the birth of his daughter Haley. The aspiring rapper was fired from the restaurant a few days before Christmas, which marked a low point in his life. He coped with the firing by heavily abusing drugs and alcohol. Thankfully for him and fans the world over, he recovered and dropped the groundbreaking Slim Shady LP in 1999.
Hi, my name is... What? My name is... My name is... It's name.
Number 6, Rachel McAdams.
I am free.
You don't seem like it.
Well, I am.
McAdams has always worked at McDonald's since she was a small-town Canadian girl. In 3 different summers, she flipped burgers, swept floors, and handed out extra packets of mayo. The knowledge that even the most talented and beautiful people in the world started somewhere is comforting. McAdams was that somewhere beneath the golden arches.
I'm only eating foods with less than 30% calories from fat.
Number 5, Eva Longoria. During her time on The Young and the Restless, she made her mark on television and shot to fame on the show Desperate Housewives, where she appeared in a starring role. Before becoming the household name she is today, she was a teenage Mexican-American girl with a bigger ambition, making money to pay for her quincera. Quincera is a ceremony that celebrates the transition from childhood to adulthood as you turn 15. Longoria's parents couldn't afford the quinceanera, so she got a job at a Wendy's restaurant. Longoria not only paid for the quinceanera out of her own pocket, but worked there for almost 3 years.
You did? Oh, yeah.
Do you make a mean Frosty?
I make a good Frosty. I was manager by the time I was
Wow, impressive.
18, yes.
Good for you.
Number 4, Gwen Stefani. Back when Gwen Stefani was a teenager and lacking the spending money to cover her rent, she was starving. This dilemma helped the blonde bombshell land a job serving ice cream at Dairy Queen. She admits that her first dollar was made working at the fast food chain, but alas, it wasn't to be. She hit a dead end at the fast food joint. Number 3, James Franco. Among all the celebrities on this list, Franco has enjoyed his time working in the fast food industry the most. He first began working at McDonald's as a way to support himself while learning acting, something his parents did not approve of. While working alongside Ronald McDonald, Franco would play around with different accents, honing his skills one customer at a time. In 2015, he published an editorial in the Washington Post about his experience working the late-night drive-thru. Number 2, Chris Pratt.
Did you know that the food you eat becomes energy? Yeah. Boom, that's spaghetti. Nachos. It's a cookie.
The fast food roots of many of the celebs on this list, it appears Chris Pratt owes a debt of gratitude to his. Rae Dawn Chong, an actress, saw him at 19 years old while he was working as a waiter for the Bubba Gump Shrimp Company and thought he would be the perfect choice for her directorial debut. Pratt started her film career after landing roles on TV shows such as Everwood and Parks and Rec. Moral of the story: go wait tables at Bubba Gump Shrimp Company, and you might be the next Hollywood heartthrob.
Wow.
Would that be you in the van?
That's me, and that's literally the script that got me out of Maui.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified our latest videos. Number 1, Pink. Long before she was getting the party started and selling millions of albums worldwide, Pink was just another teenager who needed a part-time job. That need manifested itself in a position at McDonald's. While the singer may have made a few dollars during her time there, it isn't exactly something she looks back on fondly, as she has referred to her time as a McDonald's employee as a nightmare, one that she never wants to revisit. Luckily for her, she didn't have to spend much time as a burger flipper before making the transition to pop superstar.